Hello and welcome, it is I, Fish, and I've been playing Hearthfire. Serena is doing something I'm going to mention on. It's the clay, but look what I built! Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! Look at it, look at it, look at it, look! I built that in like 3 hours. So we're going to go over how to build, where to get your materials, and everything you need. The first thing we're going to go over is the Beginner's Guide to Home Building. It's a book conveniently located on your crafting table. And getting started, there are 2 vital pieces of equipment that you need. These vital pieces of equipment are that the prospective homeowner needs: the drafting table and the carpenter's table, which come with it automatically. Your carpenter table is your workbench where you're actually going to construct everything that you've got from the drafting table. And your crafting table your drafting table is where all the plants are. Now the building materials, a lot of them are on site. Your quarried stone and your clay, there are usually 2 things on site. I'll show you where they're at on the Morthal one, but they're in the general vicinity of whatever plot you choose. So look around in your general area, you should find one of each that you can use. Logs you can buy from a lumber mill, and I'll show you one that I know of where to get them, although there are several around Skyrim. Any lumber mill that you know of where it's at, go there, find the owner, and you can get lumber from there. And those are the key things you're going to need to furnish your house, but there are also going to be things like straw, glass, other things, general goods, and most of those you can get from a general store, any general store that sells general things. You're also going to need iron ingots and corrodium ingots, of course, for locks, hinges, iron fittings, nails. You're going to need a lot of nails. 40 to 50 iron ingots should get you there, but you can start building your small house, then you can add a main hall, then you get to additions. You can build a bedroom, greenhouse, enchantress tower, storage room, trophy room, alchemy laboratory, armory, kitchen for the women, library, and those are all the things that you can add to the additions on your house, 1 on each wing. So you can only have 3, 1 on each wing. I went with the enchantress tower, the storage room, and the trophy room on the back side, which I'm going around to the back to show you what it looks like. I also added the blacksmithing area in the back, but there's the trophy room in the back. You can get a smelter and a whole blacksmith area, grindstone, workbench, anvil. And we're going to walk around the house real quick and show you everything. This is the other side of the enchanting tower. There's also things you can add outside. I've added a stable, a fishing area, which I can furnish, and I think I added a beehive area, which I also need to furnish, I believe. There's also a tanning rack. Those are the stables. There's where your logs are kept. I haven't figured out if it's possible to get rid of those yet. I think that's the beekeeper area, the beehive, and you click on the plots to actually put stuff there. And the drafting table, of course, this is going to have all your plans for everything you need. You're going to go to MISC, and I've got everything already built, so it just says remove this, remove that, and it removes the workbenches inside. But now we're going to show you the deposits of and the carpenter's bench. Before we move on to that, this is where you're actually going to build the stuff that you've chosen from the drafting table, and it'll tell you the supplies you need. Now, the main supplies that you're going to need, and there's also a chest there that you put all your stuff in. I keep most of my things in there that I'm building with, and you have an anvil, which you go down to building materials, of course, and you have your hinge, iron fitting, lock, and nails. Excuse me. And your logs there, of course. Now, I'm going to show you the clay deposit in Morthal. That's it right there. That's what it looks like. It says mine clay deposit, and it is literally endless. And just to make sure about that, I set my character there for like 20 minutes, walked away, came back, I had some 200 clay. So it is literally endless. Although they have no value, so you can't sell it, of course. That would be very lucrative. And then the quarry deposit for the Morthal land area is in the back here, and it says stone quarry, and you can mine that endlessly as well. I set my character for 30 or 40 minutes there, walked away, came back, had over 200 quarried stone. Now we're going to go inside though, and I'm going to show you what the inside of the house looks like for the three things that I've built. The first part we're going to walk into, and I didn't bother to edit out the loading screens. I'm sorry if you are disappointed with me and you don't want to watch the loading screen. Tough shit. But the first thing we're going to walk into is the small section of the house which you first build on, and then you can add it as a main entrance hall. And then you can add a second part on the back, which is the main house, and from there you can branch out and add 3 wings, 1 on each side, left, right, and back. Now, in each room there are these workbenches. These carpenter workbenches allow you to furnish the inside of your house, whatever room you're currently in at the time, and it also tells you what you need there. You still need a lot of the same things like logs, nails, clay, quarry stone, iron ingots for some. It tells you everything you need there at the bottom, and you can have your head mounts of trophies, stuff like that. My favorite room so far, which I'm going to have probably decorated first, is my trophy room. And if you go to the carpenter's workbench here, you can go down to Misc, and there are trophy stands you can pick. You have your shelves, furniture, and your containers. But the cool thing about these trophy stands, when you use them, it shows you everything that you can have as a trophy. Draugr, Dwarven Spider, Falmer, Goat, Hag, Raven, Ice Wolf, Mudcrab, Skeever, Skeleton, Slaughterfish, Spriggan. Look at that, it looks evil. Oh my god, the Spriggan looks just badass. And then the large ones have a different set. 2 different kinds of bears. Not sure. Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah, the bear pelt and caber pelt. Charis, Charis, whatever, Charis. Cow. I want a cow. I want a cow just standing there. Deer, dragon skulls, which actually is pretty big. It takes up the whole basin. Draugr. Dwarven Sphere. Draugr looks really nice too. Dwarven Sphere. Falmer. Frost Troll. Second Frost Troll. Which Fred, you can have either Nom or Nom. Frostbite, Spider, Horker, Sabretooth, and a couple others. And you have 3 of each of those. You can have your weapon stands on the inside. You have the enchanting room here, and I really hope that once I furnish it, they actually have a staircase that I can go up and around and get to the top. I'll be very disappointed if it's not, because it's like, why build a tower if I can't get to the top of it? That's the whole point of a tower. Am I right? And you can also have several mannequins in your house. You can have about 5 or 6. This one's upstairs. It's the only one I have so far. You can have a lot of display cases too. The cabin in the woods. A lot of cool stuff you can add to your house, a lot of furnishings. A completely furnished house, I imagine, will look great. Mine's not completely done yet. I'll probably upload a video once it is done and probably build on another one. Back to where you can get the wood mill, the one that I know of for sure is in Morthal. If you cross the bridge, there's a wood mill right there that you can go and buy your lumber from. My dog is barking, and if it comes to on the video, I'm going to be so pissed. And then there is one in Riverwood, and I don't know if you can buy from there. I haven't found the person to buy from there, but there's also several others spread out around Skyrim. Any wood mill you can buy from, so don't forget that. But there is one I know of in Morthal you can buy between 10 and 5, and you buy them in 20, and they're 200 gold. I've spent about 10,000 gold in total furnishing this house, and I'm probably going to spend a hell of a lot more. Well, that's it for this video. This is Efish with 3 Guns Down. I'll see you guys later.